comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
So it gives me great pleasure to introduce a Chester County Sports Hall of Fame inductee and member. 21 years was the head men's basketball coach at West Chester University, and he probably doesn't like this part as much, but he's my good friend, Dick Delaney.
Gene, I feel Dick's presence here today. Many times as I drive through town, I see places he used to hang out, and I see him on the streets, and I go to the university, and I think I see him. And that's the kind of impact he had on all of us, and it was a great impact. I can remember in college when he used to sell Christmas trees up on East Washington Street, and he used to go over and he'd put one aside for you. I mean, Dick was just a part of this fabric of this community that was never be matched again. And it's a great thing that the Chester County Sports Hall of Fame has done to get this up and moving and make this a yearly event. So Green Day teamed up with Jerry Schneider, Charlie DeMarco, Dick Yoder, Al Kelly, and others, and turned the Chester County Sports Hall of Fame into a reality, working tirelessly to get the endeavor off the ground in the span of 18 months. In that first class, enshrined in 2008, was Coach Dick Vermeil. The second class in 2009 was Dick Yoder. And many others, as you can see up here on the screen, have been inducted in since then. And our class for this year is ready to go in November also. Since then, the Chester County Sports Hall of Fame membership has almost 200 people and is growing. And we are continually looking for new members and ways that we can reach out to the community. Every coach, as Coach Vermeil would tell you, needs their Leonard Toes. Someone to believe in you, and Dick was my Leonard Toes. He believed in me 30 years ago and gave me a chance to coach at the university I loved. And all I ever wanted to do was make him proud that he made the right decision and hired me. I will always be grateful to him, as will my family. So Susan, if you will.
Thank you, Dick. So Mike mentioned this moment where he asked my mom about this whole idea. And actually, my mom and I were together here across the hall in the dining room. The Chester County Sports Hall of Fame, those members that weren't recognized, invited us to lunch to ask us about this idea of a scholarship. And it was 8 months ago. So it's sort of amazing, right, what has happened within 8 months. So they proposed this idea of a county-wide high school student-athlete scholarship in the name of Dad, Richard B. Yoder, who was involved in the Chester County Sports Hall of Fame. Because we knew that Dad would absolutely love this idea. We looked at each other and were like, he would love the idea of a scholarship that recognized excellence in local students, young people who have excelled in their personal goals, and who prioritize them in order to balance academic excellence, athletic excellence, and community leadership. Because that is what he did in his life, and the balance was so very important to him. An exceptional tennis player, Sophie's athletic achievements include being a 4-year varsity player and attaining an All-Chessmont League recognition each year. She was the 2015 Chessmont Singles champion, and she competed in District 1 tennis championships 4 years in a row at the PA state level. And also at the PA state level for 3 years. She was captain of the tennis team, vice president of the senior class, and serves as the student representative on the Unionville-Chadsford School Board. Sophie founded both the Youth-On at Unionville to raise money for pediatric cancer, as well as the Young Friends of Christiana Care to assist students with illnesses. She is an ambassador for international students and visited the Dominican Republic to assist impoverished youth. Closer to home, Sophie volunteers as a tennis tutor for at-risk students through the Rodney Street Tennis and Tutoring Program in Delaware. Join me in recognizing the 2017 Female Student Athlete of the Richard B. Yoder High School Scholarship, Sophie Wilkes. Carrie attends Kennett High School and, like Sophie, is an extraordinary student. He has been a member of the National Honor Society and attained commended student status in the National Merit Scholarship Program. He is ranked in the top 10% of his class with a weighted GPA of 4.3. I have to say, it's kind of embarrassing that we're telling everybody your GPA here, but it's so amazing, right? It's really quite extraordinary. Sorry. Carrie's outstanding athletic accomplishments include being a 3-year varsity football starter. He was selected for the first team All-Chessmont team in both 2015 and 2016, as well as the first team Chessmont League All-Academic team. Carrie has served as captain on both the varsity football and varsity basketball teams in 2016. Carrie gives back to his community by tutoring his fellow teammates and as a Sunday school teacher at Willendale Chapel. He is a member of the Fellowship for Christian Athletes and serves as a mentor for disabled students in the Special Friends Club. Congratulations, Carrie Tomasetti, our 2017 Richard B. Yoder Male Scholarship winner.
We have a couple political people here today. Tyler Arketon is here from Senator Andrew Dinniman's office. Tyler, can you come up? You have a presentation to make also.
And I will be very brief, everyone. But Dick, thank you. Tom, thank you very much for having us today, and everybody with the Chester County Sports Hall of Fame. I have to say it's an amazing group, and it's really great to be here. For Sophie and Carrie, I have to say, in speaking with the organization and the organizers here, you really were up there with an amazing group of nominees. So that really shows how much you earned this, and it's congratulations to you again. If I may, briefly, I was lucky enough to get a similar scholarship when I was in high school, okay, in Lancaster County. And as you go through college, as those scholarship funds are coming in, as that college savings money is there that mom and dad worked so hard for, okay, keep in mind that whatever shiny thing you want or whatever night out you want to go do will not outlast your student loan payments, okay? So keep that in mind as you move forward. And again, from State Senator Andy Dinniman, if you could come up, we have a small citation for you here. Again, congratulations, you've earned it.
He's the only coach to win a Rose Bowl, 1975 UCLA, and a Super Bowl with the St. Louis Rams in 1999. In all three of his stops as an NFL head coach, Coach Vermeil has taken every team, Philadelphia, St. Louis, and Kansas City, each of which had losing records before he arrived, and brought them to the playoffs by his third season at the helm. He led the St. Louis Rams to the Super Bowl victory in Super Bowl 34 in 1999. A 4-time NFL Coach of the Year, Dick and Carol Vermeil make their home in Chester County, and aren't we lucky? He's actively involved in community service of all kinds. Among other projects, he has been a huge supporter of the Chester County Council Boy Scouts of America. It is an honor to have you here with us today, Coach Vermeil.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so pleased to be part of this program where we celebrate a man like Dick Yoder and keep the name alive. Keep the name alive. We lost a wonderful man. And I saw him when he was mayor. I said, "What the hell are you doing, mayor?" You know, coaches don't tell lies. You know, coaches don't BS people, and they're very matter of fact and tell the truth every time. Now you're a politician. If anyone could do it, Dick Yoder could do it, right? No offense to you politicians. I'm just teasing. But you know what kind of guy? He could handle it. He could handle it with his multiple skills and the great integrity that he had. So it's an honor. Then to come here and be able to salute these two wonderful students. My gosh. Carrie, 4.3 was my yards per carry. I was in the top 50% of my class. There were only 29 kids in it. Other thing I've learned, I'll pass on to kids, and I say that, some of these things you learn as you go on coaching. You know what I'm talking about, Dick, and you start making things that maybe appeal to the kids. You know, I would say, success is not a reward. It's a consequence. You've done the right things for the right reasons, with the right people, accepted the right discipline, formed the right attitude, and therefore you are rewarded. Just like for people that fail, that's not a form of punishment. It's a result of not doing the right things for the right reasons, with the right people. And and so many young kids don't realize that. But as I grew as a coach, I learned how to better express these things to kids so they really understood me and understood the process of becoming very successful people. Yeah. You win the award because of what you do, what you've done. And these two people, my gosh, what you have done, just outstanding. But when you get into this kind of environment and you see the kind of kids that are coming out of the homes that they come out of, it gives you a real good feeling. It gives you a really good feeling for where we're going. And we need them in Chester County. Yeah, we have our problems in Chester County. We know that. But we need more of these people. And thank you for what the families have done and the guidance of these two young student athletes. And thank you for Westchester Sports Hall of Fame for putting this program together. What a great investment. Great investment. And many years down the road, maybe we'll be honoring their offspring. It perpetuates itself. It really does. So thank you for allowing an old football coach to share.
Here comes the sun.